Hey everyone, Pete Werner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, March 6th, 2016. As you can tell, I am not in the studio. In fact, I am at the Hilton Anaheim, just outside of the Disneyland Resort. And this is the last full day of my wonderful trip out to Disneyland. I live for these things. It is so beautiful out here, but we'll talk about that a little later. First up today, I figured since I'm out here, we'll go ahead and just kind of talk about Disneyland-related stories, which makes Tom Bell, the host of our Disneyland edition of the Diz Unplugged, who's standing right over there, very happy because he doesn't think we talk enough about Disneyland. But when we do, he gets all threatened and whatnot. So, it's a hard balance. But anyway, since we're here and he's here, we'll go ahead and talk about Disneyland stuff. First up, Napa Rose, which is this amazing restaurant at Disney's Grand Californian, is going to be offering a food and wine pairing experience starting April 8th at 2 p.m. And it's going to be running every Saturday and Sunday. And it's going to be a selection of cheeses and snack-type foods along with wine pairings for $95 a person. That may sound expensive, and it is expensive, but I just had dinner at the Napa Rose the other night, and I got to be honest, given the pricing and the quality of the food and the service and the atmosphere, an absolutely flawless meal. I have paid a lot more and gotten a lot less. Napa Rose is a must-do if you are out here in California. So that will reservations for that will open on March 14th. That's $95 a person. Will run every Saturday and Sunday starting April 8th at 2 p.m. In other news from the Grand Californian, something kind of odd, we've learned that Pinocchio's Workshop, which is the kids club at the resort, is going to be closing permanently on March 11th. And we thought that was kind of odd because it really is the only kids club offered by any of the Disney resorts out here in California. And what we found out in talking with some folks over there is that the space is just not utilized. People don't use it. So as a result, they're just going to kind of close it down and do something else with it. Probably put a Starbucks in because it seems to be what they do out here. But I was kind of sad to hear that. Not sad, I guess sad's a bad word. I was confused because it's the only kids club. Now, if you do want childcare when you're staying out here, if you want to go out for a nice meal and not bring the kids, they do provide lists of approved babysitting services that are available in the area, so you can use that. But there will be no official Disney Kids Care Club here at the Disneyland Resort. Kind of odd. Now, all this talk about Disneyland, I've been talking about it on the show for a couple weeks. If you cannot make it out here before June 18th, Disney is going to be live streaming the Main Street Electrical Parade this Tuesday at 8:55 p.m. Pacific, 11:55 p.m. Eastern. Kind of late to be up if you got to go to work the next morning, but it's going to be a live stream of Main Street Electrical Parade, which is awesome. And right now they're saying it's going to close June 18th, but there's some rumblings that it may go longer than that. Nobody really knows for sure, but it's the Main Street Electrical Parade, and a lot of us haven't seen it in a long time. So if you're not going to get out here in time for that, by all means, check out that live stream on Tuesday, 11:55 p.m. Eastern, 8:55 p.m. Pacific. I almost said Pacific. Okay. You know what? I'm out here, and I really don't want to do this. I really want to be in the parks. I'm doing this for you. So you'll just deal with my impatience. Okay. Anyway, over on the Diz today, our featured article comes from Kelly Jenkins, who makes the case as to why it's a good idea to take your kid to Disney under the age of 3. The article, entitled "Why I Took My Daughter to Disney Before She Was 3, cites reasons like it forces you to slow down and it's less expensive since you don't have to buy a ticket. Of course, to the rest of us without 2-year-olds, we really don't want to hear your kids screaming. But she makes the case it's a good idea. Go check it out. Now, over on our Disney Cruise Line forum on disboards.com, there is an interesting article right now asking, how do you pay for your cruise? And this is a topic that becomes more and more important with each passing year as the prices keep going up. The poster wants to know, do you pay for it all at once? Do you pay it down? What are your strategies for making this a little more affordable? And since the best time to book your cruise is about 18 months out, That's when the prices are the cheapest. It does give you some time to pay it down. So this article, this thread is full of great suggestions as to what other people do to make the expensive option of a Disney cruise a little bit less of a crunch on your budget. So head over to the Disney Cruise Line forum on disboards.com to check that out. Finally, in the weather today, if you are headed into the parks in Orlando tomorrow, you can expect partly sunny skies with a high of 80 and a low of 60. Similar weather out here in California, partly sunny skies with a high of 75 and a low of 50. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That will do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day, everybody.